Hey, Ash. Get to go to the Bahamas, but it's also a business trip. So I can discuss that and how fun that will be for you guys. Also, just to be able to work well together and get extra practices.
I mean, it's gonna be a really good experience. You know, the Bahamas is like, you know, a vacation place for everyone to go to, but at the same time, you gotta have the mentality to work towards this upcoming season and try to get these wins.
How beneficial is it to have these extra practices before the season even starts?
It's very beneficial because it gives us like basically the upper hand in a way. So we're learning our new offense and our new defense and everything like that, and getting used to playing with each other.
Thanks.
Hey, so this is your second time getting to do one of these international trips, right? You got to do one at Villanova. Yes. So I guess you have a first-hand knowledge of how beneficial these can be, especially as a freshman.
Yes, I do. We went to Paris, Belgium, and Amsterdam when I was in my old school, and I kind of, you know the experience, like know the atmosphere in a way. But it's a good experience, learning new different culture.
Right. What's it like playing those games over there? Is it like, I can't imagine it's very filled arenas or anything like that, but what's just the experience like?
I mean, you get a taste of a different style of play and see how other players gel with their team and see how your team, holds up against another team.
How have you seen the younger guys develop, the sophomores this year from last year?
They coming along really well because, they have a year under their belt now, so, these early practices are a plus for them as well.
And then you, physically, it looks like you worked out a lot over the summer looking to get bigger. Is that the big focus point?
That's what everyone kept saying. I can't really tell, but I've been working hard all summer, so.
Right. So 10 extra practices here before the season, that's great. Huge for you guys in development for the younger guys, and then for you, just extra time to get acclimated with some of the tweaks you guys are making offensively.
Yeah. It's nice to get like 10 days or so of just practice. So we're changing a lot of things this year, so it's a lot of new things that us old guys need to learn, and also the new guys get to learn. And it just gives us a little jump start of the season.
I thought that was...
So your experience. It's kind of cool because you guys get to go to the Bahamas, but probably won't be able to get out to the beach too much. It's kind of a business trip. But what's it like for you guys to just travel and play basketball at the same time?
It's just a great experience. Going to college, you don't usually get to go out of the country, especially when you're playing basketball. So it's a good experience to like see the culture and play against different people that you don't get to play against every day.
Like, what's the biggest thing when you guys get? It's August 1st, and you guys have already had some great practices. Jim is teaching you those things. How beneficial is that?
I think it just sets us that much farther ahead. So when the season starts, we're not starting at the bottom. We already have something we can build off of. It just gives us a little jump start in the season.
What have you seen from the sophomores going into this practice session?
I think, they're working really hard. They've all improved, and things that they need to improve on, and I think they just keep building on it.
Is there anything specific that you've been working on or focusing on?
I've been concentrating more on my defense. I feel like I've been doing that now for 3 years, but I think I've been doing a lot better with that.
So are you gonna play golf while you're down there in the Bahamas?
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to bring my clubs, but if Cundy lets me bring my clubs, maybe I can go play around. So.
Who's the best golfer on the team?
Oh, by far me. That's not even a question.
Who's better, you or Kunderman?
Oh, by far me. By far. I'm probably the best player in Chaffetz Arena. So.
Treating you.
It's going pretty well. We've been working really hard this summer. It's much different than last summer. This summer we have more of a workman mentality, more blue-collar mentality that we didn't have last summer. We did less jokes. It's more about work, just working every day, being consistent, and making few excuses and fighting through all pain and injuries that we have, and just trying to keep pushing and making sure after next year.
With the way last season ended, is that something that sits with you through the entire offseason, or is it something that you just sort of put behind you?
Yeah, the whole summer, we had a taste in our mouth. And you just want to, when you get up in the morning, you want to get up and just go grind every time, man. You don't want to give in, man. You just want to just keep pushing because you don't want to have that same feeling you had last year with all the losses.
Offensively, making some tweaks. How's the transition been going, and how long have you had to work on it so far?
Oh yeah, it's still a work in progress. We still, still learn some things as you can see at practice. Coach is still coaching a lot. Still, walking us through every single thing. But we're gonna get there, and we're gonna take a step every day. And defensively, we're still making strides. So just trying to make that push and trying to be a better team.
For you, it seemed like just watching you out there that you've really taken on that vocal role, as well as Mike and some of the other guys. But just could you speak to that?
Oh yeah, man. My coach coming out there is all about leadership. Somebody to lead, somebody to set the tempo. And we feel like we need to set the tempo every single day. And just be strong as a team. Have ownership and continue to push each other and don't let one just screw over the program and just stay strong and keep on the baton the other breaks that pass along to us.
Coach says that this trip to the Bahamas is going to be just that sort of a trip with a couple basketball games thrown in there. Is that sort of the carrot at the end of the string for you as you go through these two-a-days?
Oh yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to the Bahamas. I don't know if it's a vacation, some games. I'm gonna take this a business trip, man. You know what I mean? It's always time to get better, but man, it's gonna feel good when you get on that plane for them 3 hours and 5 minutes, man.
Right. For you?
Yeah, definitely. These 10 practices before Bahamas definitely gonna be vital in our success this year. We don't know much about the teams we're playing in the Bahamas, but we know they're gonna be good, and we just know if we play hard and listen to coach, we should be in good shape.
And knowing that it's basically going to be like a vacation once you survive these two-a-days, that's got to be a nice little incentive too, right?
Yeah, the two-a-days have been hard. Our bodies are all feeling it, but the risk will be greater than the reward, so we're working hard.
So for you, obviously, you know, the team's going through the offensive changes, but for you defensively, how has it been having that first season under your belt and then coming into this year knowing what's
Oh, it's helped a lot. I feel a lot more confident out there this year. Coach has a lot more confidence in me offensively and defensively. I've been in the gym a lot with Coach Cruz and Coach Chaney, Coach Tanner, Coach Platt, all of them. So we've had some good individual sessions, and we're having some good team sessions now. So we should be in good shape this year.
It seems like everybody here, it's just such a cohesive unit, and like Coach likes to talk about, everybody sort of chattering and saying when you miss something, helping them out and whatnot, pulling guys aside too.
Yeah, that was one of our Achilles heels last year, was just everybody was on their separate islands. But this year we're working so hard to come together, just becoming one unit, one team.
You say separate islands, do you think that's just the result of everybody being new and this being a new experience for everybody?
Yeah, we were just, I don't want to bring up so young, but so inexperienced. We just didn't know how to come about. So this year we have a whole new mindset. Just going to play together, just worry about each other as much as we care about ourselves. So share success is the best success.
What have you seen from the freshman, Jermaine Bishop in particular?
Oh yeah, Jermaine, I've been trying to help him as much as possible, giving as much knowledge, all that I know. So, but not just Jermaine, Matt, Elliott, we're just passing knowledge to all of them because it's a lot. College basketball is not easy at all. So we're just trying to help them get through it and make the season as best as possible for them.
Does it seem like your rotations, I guess, in practice, the guys that you've been practicing with, has it been sort of standard or is it still fluctuating a little bit?
No, I think they've been fluctuating every day, just trying to find out who we like to play, who we play well with out there. There's no set lineups right now, and that shouldn't matter at all. So we're not focused on that.
Seems like Aaron Hines is getting a lot of work in there too, I guess, with Marcus out.
Oh yeah, Aaron's been great. Marcus, he got the foot injury, so he's been taking his time to get healthy. But when he's back, we'll be even better. Great shooter. Aaron's been working his butt off all spring and summer, so definitely proud of him.